Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. It has been a minute. That's because I've been busy finishing up the Mini Maker Bag Club. Started earlier this time, still took forever. I gotta pace this out better or something, I don't know. Anywho, I wanted to say some things before I actually show what's in the bag. This is for the Mini Maker Bag of the Month Club preview for April. So I'm going to try to put a little disclaimer in the title that please watch until this time. So hopefully people will see this who are in the club for this month. So I had to schedule a pickup for the clubs this month for the 17th, which is tomorrow, because I realized once I got everything packed up and everything, I was going to take them directly to the post office this morning because they were supposed to ship out yesterday, but I wasn't finished packing everything up. I had some issues with things, but besides that, the bags are kind of poofy this month, and I had to use a huge Walmart box where I got a Walmart shipment to put the bags in, and then plus another box to hold everything. And there's just no way I can take all of that to the post office by myself and get it inside without hurting myself, y'all. Because my post office has these huge granite steps that lead up to the post office, and then there's a smaller door you go in to go into the portion where you would talk to the postal workers themselves. All the rest of it is post office boxes. There's an upstairs for something at that place, and it's trying to tote, and I couldn't get any help to do it, obviously, because I'm not supposed to. I can't call my dad to help me because of the social distancing. So the best option was for me to schedule a pickup, which I didn't realize I wouldn't be able to do till tomorrow. You couldn't schedule it for today, on today. So yeah, I do apologize for that, but that is the best option for me. I will insert a picture maybe in my thumbnail. I don't know. We got to see how. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot. So it's too much for me to carry by myself. Anywho, I just wanted y'all to know that. So things are slightly delayed. Everybody should have everything by next week. It'll go out tomorrow. They'll come pick it up, and then it'll ship out. So you'll see your labels already printed, and it'll probably just say pending pickup, and that's why. So I do apologize for that, but it cannot be avoided at this time, because last time I had to have my dad help me take them to the post office, and the package was not as poofy, so I was able to fit more in one container. But no, I had 2 containers last time too. So anywho, let's move on, right? I also wanted to show y'all that the bag this month is different because I ran out of the bags with the peacock feathers, and when I went to order more, they didn't have any. So I had to pick some different bags. So the bag you'll be looking for this month is this bag that I picked out. It's very springy. It even has a little bunny rabbit on it. So this is the bag that you'll look for this month. Okay? So now, spoiler alert, I'm going to show what's in the club this month. So if you don't want to see and you want to be surprised, don't watch the rest of this video. Okay? That's going to be what I put in the title. Okay? So this month's theme was Spring Dreams. I need a sip of coffee, y'all. All right. And when I originally planned this month's theme, it was before all this madness was going on that's going on currently in the world. It was more about spring is coming through. For us in the South, it's pretty much near summertime already. Okay, we've had upper 80 degree weather, except for the past couple of days. We had some rain come through, and it's cooled it off a little bit. It's a little chilly this morning actually. So, but spring has sprung in the south, and pollen is abundant. So, but I know some people are still having snow or just starting to see spring in their area. So, it's a time of renewal, of growth. It reminds us that, you have the winter where everything dies off and it comes back, but it comes back again, right? Okay. Even more appropriate now, I think, that we're in this pandemic, because although we are cocooning at the moment, we will emerge eventually and maybe even be better people because of it. We'll see, right? So when I picked the fabric for this fabric just fits in so well with the theme now, and because of what's going on in the world, and I just love it. So this fabric is from Three Wishes fabric. It is called Ray of Joy. Ray of Hope? Ray of Joy? My goodness, I should have wrote that down. I did write it down in the newsletter, but I don't have one with me. That's crazy. Hold on just a second. Okay, I pulled my computer up so I can see the newsletter, because I have them all in the bags now. So the fabric is actually called Wings of Joy. It's by Josephine Wall for Three Wishes fabric. So here it is. Look. Oh, do you see the lady? Hold on. Let me hold this better. I want it to focus. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I just love it. She has like the butterfly wings. The butterflies coming. Oh, isn't it fabulous? Isn't it such an appropriate thing to think that we will emerge like a caterpillar, cocooned into fabulousness, right? So that is the print this month. Now, this was another fussy cut print for me, which I did not do for next month's because that takes so much longer to do, y'all. So you will have, I made sure you have a whole, like this one, she's down here at the bottom, but sometimes she's more towards the center. But you will have one side that will have a full image of her, and the other side may not have the full image, because the way this pattern was designed, I don't know if you can see, the foot touches the wing of the one below, and that's how the pattern kind of runs across everything. So this is called Wings of Joy, which is very appropriate. And the top band is all the same. It has little stars and almost dotted flaky things. It's about dreaming of spring, dreaming of when things are back to some kind of normal soon, right? This fabric is called Joy to the World, actually. And it's by Linda Lodovico from Northcott. Quite beautiful. Now, on the inside, we have Enchanted Floral from Quilting Treasures, which is quite a fabulous print as well. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Such pretty colors. And it has this sort of, to me, this print had a sort of ethereal look to it. Like you could imagine it being in the ocean or in the maybe outer space, or your imagination. It's just, I loved the print. The colors were perfect. Just have a little coral tab ribbon in there. So also, you may notice that my tag is in a different place on these bags, okay? So, this is what happened. I sewed up about 40 of these and realized I didn't put the tag in the seam. And I was not about to take out the side seam in 40 bags. So, because I had 10 already done, and they were in the side seam. So there's 10 of them that do have it in the place I normally put it in. So I decided to put it here, and I kind of like it here. So y'all will have to tell me what you think about this, because I may put them there from now on, because I kind of like it there. It sticks up. It still has the loopy thing. I don't know that anybody was using it for a loop for anything on the side, but it doesn't interfere with the drawstring. It kind of sticks up above it, but I thought I kind of like the way that looks. So that's why it's in a different place. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Also, this bag has it in there. I'm going to show you. So I had to get a different drawstring material this time. Well, most of them have what I usually use, but I ran out of that, and I had to go to this that I had to order from a different place. Because this is actually an 1 3/8 inch wide drawstring material. I typically buy 1 inch because it works perfectly. But the place I usually buy it from, they did not have anything but black 1 inch twill tape for some reason. Twill tape. And the shipping was like $18 when it's usually $8. So I don't know if it's because of what's going on right now. They are out of Marietta, Georgia, but I had to find a different place to order, which I got free shipping on because of what I bought, but they only had 1 3/4 inch. So it still works really nicely. I like the other one better, but just so you know, you may see a slightly different drawstring in there. All kinds of craziness, right? Anyway, I super love this print. I'm going to show you again. I have a puzzle I put together, very similar image, except there's birds and feathers in her hair, and it's more up in the face versus that is in a big picture frame in there that I love. So I hope y'all super. I really love these bags this month. So I'm glad I have an extra one for me. I always make sure to make an extra one for me. I order extra fabric anyway, just in case something happens to someone's order. It's just good to have backup in case. So, anywho, this is this month's bag. Now let's take a look at the charms this month. And let's see, can I do this? All right, let's hold them up like this, I guess. Take this one off. I'm so prepared today, y'all. So the first charm we have, which this is really too big, in my opinion, to use for a stitch marker. And I wouldn't recommend putting it on a zipper pull because of part of it that I will tell you about. But I loved them, and they went really well with the theme. So this is the first one. It is a Dreamcatcher. You can just hang it up somewhere if you like. Maybe in your window. It's a tiny Dreamcatcher. It has, let me get this to focus better. It has a feather. It has a silver star, and then it has this iridescent glass star on it. Oh, it's so look, it's shining so good. Look at that. What's going on here? How? So that is the first charm. And the glass star is why I would suggest not using it as a zipper pull, because if it's hanging on a bag, it could get chipped or something, because it is glass. So that is the first stitch marker. So the stitch markers this month are a little bit extra, not stitch markers, maker charms. Sorry. Don't have to use them as stitch markers. So this is the second one. And it has these beautiful clay, polymer clay beads that are flowers. So I stacked them back to back because the back of it is still pretty. And if you turn it, you can see the front. I had tons of colors. So they're not all orange and purple. I did a brass, not a brass, but a gold tone leatherback earring on these to match the hardware I used in them. So these are very light. And they, like I said, I had a bunch of different colors of these. So I had like green and red and pinks and whites. So these were all different color combinations that you'll get. This is just an example of one of them. So that is the second maker charm. And now for the tea. I haven't yet to try this tea, so I hope it is good. But it is another Bigelow Benefits tea. It is stress-free rose and mint herbal tea. So this has rose blossoms, chamomile, hibiscus, tulsi leaves, licorice root, passion flower, skullcap, natural rose and raspberry flavors, rose hips, apples, peppermint, elderberries, and raspberries in it. So quite the mix. But it is supposed to be stress-free. I figured we could all use something like this. So I put this as your tea for the month in here. And something I want to say about these teas. I have to buy these teas in bulk to get the quantity I need at a good price. So I have a bunch left over usually. So you will see them, like when I do teas for regular orders, you'll see these in later orders sometimes too. So I just want to say that but you will see them first in the Mini Maker bag, but they're not exclusive to the Mini Maker Bag Club. Only the fabrics in the bag and the stitch markers, not stitch markers, maker charms are exclusive to the bag club. So now for the extra this month, the Maker Extra, I gave y'all something to do. Right? I know some of us are extra busy because we have kids and stuff, but this might be fun even if you have kids or what have you. So it's springtime, so it's time to plant things, right? So I was trying to find a way to give y'all something to plant. So I'm including this month this is a biodegradable pot, and you get 2 of these, which is these are soil starters. You add warm water to it a little bit time, and it'll gradually puff up and fluff out, and then you can plant your seed in them. They're really cool to watch grow. So I gave you 2 because this is a kind of a deep pot. And then you get sunflower seeds. You get 3 sunflower seeds. I ordered these. These are the ones I had left, but you're not gonna be able to see that. But this was a mixed pack of sunflower seeds. So there were some big ones, there were some little ones. So you get, I tried to pair them up. We got a little bit, some different ones, right? And there's planting instructions in your newsletter, which I actually got in the bags this month. Last month, I forgot to put them in the bags. I had it ready, but I forgot. I had sealed about half the bags before I remembered. So I feel like I'm fuzzy. There we go. So you get this little set to plant. It doesn't seem like as many items as last month's extra, maybe, but I had extra in the stitch marker, the maker charms this month. But this is a gift that keeps on giving, right? Because you can plant it, you can watch it grow, and depending on the type of sunflower you get, you can have sunflower seeds later. So I thought this was a fun thing to do. So this is why the bag is so poofy, right? You see how big this bag is? It's because I had to pack the maker bag, has the charms in between it because I was trying to protect that glass star and those polymer clay beads. And I wrapped this up in like, what do you call it, craft paper, brown craft paper with twine to protect it and keep it from getting on everything else. So that's why the bag was so poofy this month. So that is what you get with this month's Maker Bag Club. You get this fabulous bag, which I love. Oh, let's just look at that again. I love this image. Let's focus it better. So lovely. Just joyous, right? And then you get your extra Maker Charms. I'm calling these extra Maker Charms because they were a lot more to them this month, I feel. But got you a mini Dreamcatcher and these fabulous polymer clay flowers with the lever back instead of the lobster claw this month. Got you a stress-free tea. And you get a little planting set to plant you some sunflower seeds and watch them grow. I'm hoping that people will share pictures if they get their little plant to grow. It should, if you live in the South, you can go ahead and plant them right in the ground if you want to. Because it's past growing planting time for some things here. But if you live in a place where it's still cold, you can start it in here, and then you have your little sunflowers. Sunflowers are fun to watch too, because I don't know if you've ever seen a field of sunflowers. They follow the sun because, you know, they're sunflowers, but when you see a field of the bigger ones, you can go by at different times of the day and you'll see that the heads of them have rotated around. It's quite interesting to watch. Well, they do more like, you know, that, but it's a neat thing to watch. Nature is neat, right? So I hope everybody really enjoys their Mini Maker Bag Club when it gets there. Again, I am sorry for the delay. That could not be helped because of things going on. And plus, I really did not want to try to manipulate all that into the post office. I feel it would have been difficult to keep good social distancing trying to carry that in. So this way they can come pick it up off my porch and I don't have to interact with anyone. So it'd be in physical contact with someone else. Losing my voice, y'all. So let me know what y'all think down below. I really enjoyed putting this together. Like I said, I need to pace myself better. Thought I had done it this month, but apparently not. And the next month's theme, which it's already gone up by the time you've seen this video, there were some spots, 10 or so spots left whilst I'm recording this video. The theme for May is Mix It Up, and that is based upon my mother, because Mother's Day is in May. I struggled a bit picking out a theme for May because I was thinking about what goes on in May. You know, you got a lot of things. You got Mother's Day, you got Cinco de Mayo, you got Memorial Day. Usually it's the end of school, but graduation. And I was like, what? But what does it have to do? What could I do a bag for that? Then I was talking to my mother, and I realized there was something I could do that would be really fun to kind of honor my mother for Mother's Day. So that is the thing, Mix It Up. And if you look at the little image in the listing, or that I sent out on my Instagram post, you might be able to guess what it could possibly be. If y'all haven't noticed, those little images have little clues as to what's going to be on the bags. So check it out and see if you can guess what it might be. And I will be doing a video tomorrow for a crafty catch-up. Today I'm going to actually do some crafting other than bag making for the shop. I do have some regular orders to pack up, but then I'm not doing any bag making for the shop probably for the rest of the week because I've done so much the past week or so. Seems like that's all I've done. So yeah, if you have any questions about it, please let me know. Oh, and a reminder that like May's club went up on April 15th. Okay. So on May 15th will be when, well, the club's supposed to ship by the 15th. And then on the 15th is when June's club will go up. So that's the 15th is when you want to look for stuff, and I think the first month I actually got this video out earlier, but it hasn't happened the past 2 months. So hopefully I can get things straightened out for this coming month. So just remember that the 15th is the date to think about when you're thinking about when your order will ship and when the new one comes out. I know that seems strange, but I set it up that way originally to give people time to order, and so I would have time to kind of know how many people I'd have in the club. But they just tend to sell out faster than that anyway, so but it's supposed to give me time for planning and stuff. I just ordered the fabric for May's earlier this week, a couple days ago, because like I said, I was stumped on what to do for May. I have plans for many other months, but May was stumping me for some reason. So, plus I have to figure out where I'm going to order things from. Mostly I've been ordering from Etsy a lot for my supplies because they're smaller businesses. It helps them out, and they're more likely to be able to ship to me at a regular time period, because the bigger shops like fabric.com, for instance, when I went on there, they said it could be up to 30 days before you receive your order, which is not something I can do because it'll be time to send them out again. I can't wait 30 days for an order. So, and there are some places that have shut down shipping services at this time because they were not able to do shipping in a safe manner for everybody. So it's been a little crazy, but I think I got it all situated now. All right, y'all remember to have a life lived creatively, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.